enforcing my life in a dumb sort of way. Yeah, I know.
Strike three.
No, I don't know, but you get ideas from just like I steal from conversations I have and from friends I have who are funnier than me. That's basically it.
I get my inspiration from my peers. I love BoJack Horseman a lot, and I love your comics a lot. And Phil, I liked your blog when you updated it a lot. But you just see people who have kind of the same voice as you. I mean, everyone's voice is different, but it's like the same vein. That's really inspiring to see someone who's more successful than you. And you want the best for them, but you also want to crush them. With your success.
One thing that's really interesting too is like the funnier you get or the better you get at your job, the more time you get to spend with people who are better than you and funnier than you. And so like getting to be a part of a group like that is, I don't know, I mean to me it feels like a big deal. Yeah.
Alright. Front row.
Hey, so we've got a comic coming out in January I'm really excited about, but I was wondering if you guys could talk maybe a little bit about your pitch process, either for comics or animation, and kind of how you prepare and how long and things like that.
So the question is about pitching and how you prepare for the pitch process for the comics or animated stuff. Natasha.
Yeah. I've pitched a few times and I've got rejected a lot. But there's two ways to do it. You can make a Bible, which is like all your ideas, with some pictures, your thought process, episode ideas, lots of drawings, or you can do the whole board for them. And if you do the whole board, they're more likely to pick it up because you're done, at least for shorts. But you have an idea, you have characters that you like or that you hate, and you hope someone likes it. But then if they don't, it's like not personal, or like I like to think it's not personal. But the first time I got rejected, it ruined me. What happened? I turned my phone off because I was so mad. I walked. So when you're in Burbank, because I pitched at Nickelodeon, and you have to walk over this bridge back to where I live, but I felt like trash, so I was like, I don't deserve to be walking on high ground, so I went under the bridge, and that's where the trains are, the Metro link. And they told me, like, they're like, oh, this is good, but we're looking for stuff to pitch, or for like 13-year-old boys, because this is YouTube, and it's like 13-year-old boy paradise. And so the train was going by, and it was a really long train. There were maybe two in a row, which is really rare. But I was staring at the train, and I was like, I'm going to pitch the best thing for a 13-year-old boy. And I was like, train dick man. Because dick's a train. And the catchphrase is going to be, choo-choo, motherfuckers. Yeah, you just have to keep thinking of ideas. That one didn't go anywhere. I fell asleep right after I took that idea. Took a lot.
As far as comics go, I always only ever put stuff up online, which means you don't have to pitch anything. You can just put it out there and people can see it, which is really nice. If you're not super confident, well, kind of. When I had a pitch go wrong, I went and I just hid under a blanket for now. That was my... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, never... pitching, when you already work on a show, is just pitching episode ideas and jokes and stuff, which is a different sort of situation than pitching a whole idea and hoping it gets picked up, so... I don't have a ton of information for that.
Have you pitched anything, Lisa?
No, I haven't. I'm lucky that I didn't have to be too terribly involved in the process of pitching BoJack, which is good because I really can't handle rejection. And it took like 3 years before it sold to Netflix, and there were a lot of ups and downs. And one network almost bought it, and then they backed out at the last second. And but yeah, I'm terrified to pitch. I don't know if I can handle it.
I'll just plug something quickly because I can and I got a microphone. So for opportunities for pitching, I think what everyone was saying is you just have to do it, right? You gotta practice it. So you have to practice pitching. So I am going to be running the Nickelodeon Shorts program, which will be taking pictures in February and March. So check out nickshortspitches.com and pitch to social media if you want to. Pretty nice. Let's take another question. Back there. That guy. Yes, you. Didn't think it was you.
I guess this is more for Ryan, but anyone please answer if you can.
Hi.
It's
Question.
it sounds like it's sort of a unique story because you came on as a writer for a regular show. Is that how it came on?
I'm a storyboarder.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I wanted to know how they source writers. It seems a lot of shows now have a choice to go online and find comic artists that they like. But are there any career writers that people choose, or people who just stay within the network? What's the process for that?
As far as just writing, I actually don't know how they find just writers.
I can talk to that. I mean, it's a similar process. I think that some shows are actually written with scripts, so that would be more of a traditional writer, and it's the same way of finding people. Writers a lot of times have agents and representation, but again, they just get their work out there, they're sending their scripts places. But what Ryan gets to do on regular show is, it's a board-driven show, so he's a board artist, but you're working from an outline, so you're truly writing the dialogue, and you kind of, the final script comes from you, as opposed to a writer who's laying out the big beats of the story.
Yeah, they write the outlines and then we take them and turn them into joke. Well, there's jokes in the outlines sometimes, but yeah, we put the dialogue and the content in. We kind of plug it into the outline. So it's cool. We get to do both. I love being able to do that. Like if I was just storyboarding and I just was drawing, I'd be happy with that too. But it's amazing to get to put my sense of humor into a show that people actually watch. It's crazy to me. Yeah.
Let's do one more question. Or no more questions. There it is. Sure. So the question is just about what some of the differences are between the networks or the types of projects you guys get to work on. Natasha, you should start just because you've worked for a couple different ones now.
I worked for Cartoon Network for a while, and it was amazing. They installed the cereal bar right before I left, so that was really disappointing. But in terms of shows, like with Adventure Time, I would see the emails with standards and practices. Like they'd be like, "That's a dick joke in disguise," but it wasn't. Or like, you can only have like 2 farts or 3 farts per episode, but you're pushing it. It's really amazing because with a show on a Cartoon Network, the investment is very large. So they want, you to follow their rules. They want a piece. They want their finger in the pie. They want something. I don't know. But with Frederator, I get to put all the dick and fart jokes I want into an episode. But it's a small, the shorts are a quarter of the length of a normal show. They're all different, but some of them have the cereal bars, some of them don't. Like we have bagels once a month.
Lisa, do you want to talk about working with Netflix?
I don't interact with Netflix that much. They hardly ever give notes on anything. They're really cool about me drawing whatever I want. Like once in a while I'll get a note like, make sure Secretariat doesn't look too much like BoJack because they're both horses. That's it. There was one executive, I don't think he worked at Netflix. He was just in the office one day and he was like, this dolphin, she needs to be sexier. Make her skinnier. And I'm like, she's 14. Fuck you.
And I'll just add again to it that, the Cartoon Network Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney, they all have similar audiences in the kid range, and then Frederator is a little bit more flexible, it's similar, but because there isn't selling ads, a little different. And then Netflix is a totally different audience. BoJack is for an older audience, so that's a big difference. Well, that's pretty much the end of our time, but I wanted to give everyone a chance to kind of talk about whatever they've got up and coming and they want people to tune into, or I know Lisa's got a table here. Where are you located, Lisa?
11B.
Go visit Lisa at 11B and watch BoJack Horseman and go buy My Dumb Dirty Eyes and all your stuff.
I want you to, yeah. I don't know, just watch. Apologies to whoever uses that next. I guess tune into regular show. Yay, yeah. And my comic is at 3wordphrase.com. I sell books and stuff, so you can buy those too. I'm not tabling, so don't come looking for me.
My stuff's on YouTube. Being a Puppy Cat. I'm not doing anything. Oh, I made a game called Muscle Cat Showdown, where you are a cat, and then your two owners hate each other, and they get into a fight. But humans, you can't hit each other without getting the police involved. So your cats get really big and muscly, and they out-sexy pose each other. You can't buy it. You can't play it either. I don't know what I'm talking about it.
This drawing's got a lot of retweets, though. Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you, Natasha, Brian, and Lisa, for joining us here. Thanks, Comic Arts LA, for letting us do this. We'll be back next year.